us talk about homeostasis. So, what is homeostasis? Homeostasis is the tendency to resist change in order to maintain a stable, relatively constant internal environment. This also refers to the stability, balance, or equilibrium within a cell or the body. This typically involves negative feedback loops and the positive feedback loops. Negative feedback loops counteract changes of various properties from their target values known as set points. While positive feedback loops, they are the initiating stimuli, or in other words, they move the system away from its starting state. Maintaining homeostasis. Maintenance of homeostasis usually involves negative feedback loops. These loops act to oppose the stimulus or cue that triggers them. For example, when you exercise, your muscles increase heat production, nudging your body temperature upward. Another one, when you drink a glass of fruit juice, your blood glucose goes up. And if your body temperature is too high, a negative feedback loop will act to bring it back down towards the set point or the target value. Negative feedback. In this context, negative means to decrease. Negative feedback is when any deviation from the set point is made smaller or is resisted. It does not prevent variation, but it maintains variation within a normal range. For example, the normal body temperature is important because it allows molecules and enzymes to keep their normal shape so they can function optimally. So how does homeostatic responses in temperature regulation? If you get either too hot or too cold, sensors in the periphery and the brain tell the temperature regulation center of your brain in a region called the hypothalamus that your temperature has strayed from its set point. For instance, if you've been exercising hard, your body temperature can rise above its set point, and you'll need to activate mechanisms that cool you down. Blood flow to your skin increases to speed up heat loss into your surroundings, and you might also start sweating. So, the evaporation of sweat from your skin can help you cool off. Heavy breathing can also increase heat loss. How does positive feedback loop works? These amplify the starting signal and are usually found in the processes that need to be pushed to completion. A positive feedback loop comes into play during childbirth. In childbirth, the baby's head presses on the cervix, the bottom of the uterus, through which the baby must emerge and activates neurons to the brain. The neurons send a signal that leads to release of the hormone oxytocin from the pituitary gland. Oxytocin increases uterine contractions and thus pressure on the cervix. This causes the release of even more oxytocin and produces even stronger contractions. These positive feedback loops continues until the baby is born. Homeostasis and its importance for the proper body function. Integumentary system. This provides protection, regulates temperature, prevents water loss, and helps produce vitamin D. This consists of skin, hair, nails, sebaceous glands, and sweat glands. On the skeletal system, it provides protection and support, allows body movements, produces blood cells, and stores mineral adipose tissues. This consists of bones, associated cartilages, ligaments, and joints. Muscular system produces body movements, maintains posture, and produces body heat. This consists of the muscles attached to the skeleton by tendons. On the lymphatic system, it removes foreign substance from the blood and lymph, combats diseases, maintains tissue fluid balance, and absorbs dietary fats from the digestive tract. On respiratory system, exchanges oxygen and carbon dioxide between the blood and air, regulates blood pH. This consists of the lungs and respiratory passages. On the digestive system, It performs the mechanical and chemical processes of digestion, absorption of nutrients, and elimination of waste. This consists of mouth, esophagus, stomach, and intestines. On the nervous system, a major regulatory system that detects sensations and controls movement, psychological processes, and intellectual functions. This consists of the brain, spinal cord, nerves, and the sensory receptors, while on the endocrine system, a major regulatory system that influences metabolism, growth, reproduction, and many other functions. This consists of the endocrine glands, such as pituitary, that secretes hormones. Cardiovascular system transports nutrients, waste products, gases, and hormones throughout the body. It plays a role in the immune response and the regulation of body temperature, while the urinary system removes waste products from the blood and regulates blood pH, ion balance, and water balance. This consists of the kidneys, urinary bladder, and the ureters. Female reproductive system produces a oocyte, and it is the site for fertilization and fetal development. This produces milk for the newborn and hormones that influences sexual function and behavior. Male reproductive system, this produces and transfers sperm cells to the female and produces hormones that influences sexual behavior and functions.